Hello, welcome. Yeah, I missed last week. I'm sorry. I'm here this week, so it's okay, I guess. Over the past week, I've been listening to LP by JPEGMAFIA. I'm sure you guys know who he is, Mr. JPEGMAFIA, Barrington Hendrix. He says he's from Baltimore. I don't think he's from Baltimore. Well, yeah, it says here he's from New York, but he lives in Baltimore, I think. I first listened to him to his Veteran album in 2018. In 2019, he then made All My Heroes Are Cornballs. And I think EP1 and EP2 in 2020, and now in 2021. He break down his production style, I guess. I would say it's very glitchy, sort of all over the place. To those who have listened to Veteran, you know what I mean by it. The album's very... I think it's my favorite album, one of my favorite albums of all time. All My Heroes Are Cornballs. I guess he kind of still did very industrial, avant-garde sounding stuff, but it was more poppy this time.
Peggy 8.
Yeah, so when I was listening to LP, I noticed there were a lot of anime samples. I believe I found a sample for Thought's Prayer. This is definitely... I've been listening to LP, I say like the whole week so far. I started out with this sample. It's Devilman Crybaby sample. Yo, this is the fourth fucking time I've tried to record this. I hope it fucking works this time. I think nothing today is going well, man. This whole week's been kind of fucking ass. Or like drew the chords how I thought it would sound like according to this melody. The two sounds are Addictive Keys from Addictive Keys. One is the Studio Grand preset. I put a wider and some reverb, Valhalla Room reverb on this Studio Grand. And the other it's Mark 1. The classic. Besides that, I also have this counter melody. It's an Omnisphere preset called, when it comes up, it's called Magic Sequencer. It sounds like this. I will jump straight into the drum loop that I made for this section of the beat. Yeah, man. Is it even a Peggy track if you don't have the... That shit's important if you want to produce like JPEGMAFIA, yeah. The hi-hats, all I added was really redux. So it sounds a little grittier. Without it, it sounds like this. Oh, I know, it's just hi-hat, it's kind of boring. I then layered two different types of snare. Yeah. This and this. So it both sound like this. Kicks, I also kind of layered two different kicks as well. One is the high end, so the high end sounds like this. And I have the low end of the kick as well, and it sounds like this. So both of them together. And then I use this percussion loop that I found, I think, off Splice. I have this snap thing, and I kind of just delay it and pan it around the head. Just to add kind of more like movement to the beat. So that's pretty much the drums, and then I have the 808, just a standard 808. And I have this guitar bass thing that plays like a little melody along with the beat. So this is an Ableton preset, it's really good. I think it's might just be a Live 11 preset, but I feel like Live 10 has a guitar preset as well, if I'm not mistaken. Chucked in the Ableton amp because it's I think it's pretty good already. I don't really do anything else, and altogether this section sounds like this. Oh, I also have this melody. It's another Omnisphere preset. It's called Rude Sign Synth. Yeah, and I just added a chorus to it. Yeah, the sound sounds really weird itself, so I thought it was perfect for this. So yeah, this section is pretty much done because it just loops itself back, and then the previous melody comes back in, and then the more interesting section is the rock section. I also took another section of the song. I'm using it as like a little melody as well. So what I did to make it sound a little, it has that, if you hear it properly, it sounds like kind of weird. Like, it's because I have the auto-tune on. Because it's not actually in the same key, but I just forced auto-tune to kind of force it into a D major. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's doing that. It's kind of interesting actually. For this section, it should be quite heavily reverb, so I put like the drums room preset and I just put up the dry wet. In my opinion, it kind of makes it seem like something big is gonna happen. So I have some rides. Yeah, it sounds like this. The hats, same hat. I layered a third snare to make it sound even more like just slightly different. I have this drum loop, this live actual rock drum loop, to add it in at the back just to have a bit of a texture so it sounds even more full. So all together the drums sound like this. This is what I'd do if Peggy came up to me and was like, yo, what's up? I need a beat. Could you make one for me? And I guess I would make this for him. And he'll probably tell me to like go f myself. I apologize once again for missing last week. Some shit happened and time management was a bit poor, and didn't manage to make something, I guess. But from this week onwards, I will be posting regularly again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.